500 subscribers. Wowee. Never thought I would ever see it. Appreciate every last one of you. And the plus one I got today. It's back together again. Stroker action going on. I'm out here tinkering up, trying to button up the rest of the stuff so I can get it on the ground. I was going to try and sneak off and take it for a ride tonight, but I don't have my antique license plate yet. It's like a whole process to get that sucker going. Out here in Louisiana. So, big deal there. Well, I don't know where to start. Let's see. I had all this stuff powder coated like I was telling you in my last clip video. It turned out pretty nice. It's nighttime. It's chilly. Don't have much light going on. We ended up putting this, well, my brother did. I helped him put this big old building up. You know, so we've been fighting with that. And got the truck out here. Been working on it. He helped me put the motor and everything in. Ended up taking the transmission out and cleaning it and painted it and put a new pan. I'm gonna show you everything I did under there. I ended up redoing my fuel lines. I'll show you how I did those. My dad gave me some Earl line. I bought the fittings to do it right, so put those in. What else did I do? Well, it's pretty much the same, other than the colors and the bigger engine and, you know, all that fancy stuff. But ended up having a little issue when I started it. Does you see the little breather back here? I changed the valve covers for the single bolt valve cover heads. Got rid of the parameter valve covers because they wouldn't work. But I ended up putting a vacuum line. I have a vacuum line back behind the intake, and I ended up sending it over to the... I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not much of an LS guy. I'm learning. This is a learning process for me. But I hooked it there, and it was pulling oil through into the engine, and I thought I had bad rings. I was like, man, I hope this isn't the case. I just spent a shitload of money on this thing. Called my engine guy, told him what I was planning on doing with the little breather and capping off that thing, and it ended up cleaning up a lot of the smoke, but there's still some oil in the exhaust pipe that it's still burning off a little bit, so that's fixed. Let's see what else. Powder coated my brackets here and everything. Got everything's nice, you know. It sounds good. I haven't cranked it yet tonight. I ended up, all right, for all you guys out there that are doing like me in the powder coating, I just put this ground in right here. This was the last thing I was doing. I still got to run my transmission temp wire tonight. I really want to get that hooked up, but I powder coated this. I don't know if you remember from all the videos, I put a new alternator on here. Put the truck back together, started it for the first time. It wasn't charging. Couldn't figure out what it was. Was pulling the hair out of my head, I was on this thing 2 days. This is the third alternator. I was blaming O'Reilly's. Sorry, O'Reilly's. It wasn't your alternator. It was me not thinking. But my brother comes out. I'm over here. I done moved all the grounds all over the place trying to figure all that crap out. And he's like, well, what about your powder coat? I said, you know what? Somebody told me they did that. Somebody I know, I can't think of who it is, but he did an LS Fox body, and he did the same thing, and he told me about it, and I was like, you know what, you're right. I said, I'm going to run a ground from the battery and touch the alternator or the bolt it's hooked to, and let's see if it starts charging. Did it, worked. So now we got 14.5 volts going through the engine, and the whole engine changed, like the way it sounded and everything. But I ended up... I painted my little manifolds because I don't like rusty stuff. And people's been asking me about my transmission. It is a 4L60. Got my little light under here. But it's a 4L60. I put this big pan on there. See, that's my temp sensor I put in right here. Get a little focus going. Let's see. Focus. There we go. Get some light going. But anyway, I put that pan in. The sensor, painted my cover. I put in the governor. I don't know if you can see the governor thing right there, the cap. I put a high performance governor in it. I just did all this, and then I ended up. Let's see if I can get under here. Putting a billet servo. I don't know. You could probably see the end of it up in there, right there. You see that little silver spot? Put a billet servo and a super servo. And everything else stays the same, but it's just pretty much a stock 4L60 with a shift kit, I changed the filter and all. I added this deeper pan because I wanted it to run cool. It has the cooler on it. I put the cooler on it when I did the engine. And I had to fix all my wiring. And you see the new loom there for the lockup, and I guess that's the lockup, and the speed sensor here. I had to redo all that. It was all torn up from age. But see if I can get under here a little better. But yeah, I painted my cover gunmetal. Just did that the other night, so that came out pretty good. But it was a sucker getting this thing in here with the transmission with that pan. It really was. Look at these funky rotors. That's the next thing I'm doing after I run my lawn. Got some new brake rotors and everything in. But man, let me grab the keys. We'll cold start this sucker. Let y'all hear it. I'm gonna go get these keys. Should have had them outside already. But I mean, I got a mess in here. Look at this mess. But get the keys. Alright, let's go see if this baby will crank over if it's charging. My brother, I was telling my brother, I was like, man, hopefully we could take it for a little sneak ride tonight. Wait till it gets later when it, I had the fuzz and everything out. Alright. Oh, I gotta reset this because the ground was loose. So yeah, this is my little fire tech, so, well, pretty much just gotta turn the gauges back on. Whoops. Let's see, get my voltage going. I do that. I usually keep the AFR on. And, the coolant. I still got to hook my temperature gauge up. And my volt. Sorry if I sound winded, man. It is cold out here. Here we go, battery. Alright, so. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit back. Alright, let's crank her up. See if we got 14 volts or so. If it bumps over on a cold one here. Alright, prime that pump a little bit. Oop. Yep. Oh man, that sucker's charging good. Look at that. .39 degrees. There goes to show how chilly it is out here right now. I'm putting my gauges in right here. I ended up taking the radio out. I'm going to Bluetooth my amplifier. You can see my RCA's back there. But I have 3 gauges: a water temp, a trans temp, and an oil pressure gauge. And I've got a nice faceplate I'm making up. It's going to sit nicely right there. So, and it's the ultra light photometer gauges. This tach is coming out. I'm going to get the matching shift light, and I'm going to stick it right here because that's all I need. I got RPM in my handheld, so I really don't need this big silly tack. And plus, I want to clean all this up. You know, blocks of AC vent and all. Yeah. How's that sound? Let's go ahead at the back. Got a nice little chop. I ran that Motions camshaft, Titan 5 or 6 or something like that. I really like it. It sounds killer. Once it warms up and it gets down to warm idle, I put it about 750. It's super good. But it should run. It's like 620 exhaust lift and 598 on it. I'm sorry, 620 intake, 598 exhaust, something like that. But yeah, it's still kind of learning. Well, this thing's probably sucking so hard, but yeah. Oh man, I'm ready to drive this summer gun. Yep. Yeah, she's warming up good now. Yeah, it's charging good. That ground worked. What I needed. So, AFR looks pretty good. But, yeah, man. Glad all that's working. That was the finishing touch right there. Just got to do these damn rotors and get it going. But, you know, I should let it run, man. So y'all can hear it when it warms up. Let me do that. I'm going to do that. It just sounds so good. let it run for a minute. But yeah, I ended up ran my fuel line. Look at my light. Where the hell did I put my light? Oh, here it is. But yeah, ran my fuel line through here. Tied it up to that. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna get some straps and put them in, but came through the frame right there, and then just tied it in right here. There's a stock fuel filter, and that is got some compression pins and put it in right there, number 6. So if anybody ever wanted to upgrade their old stock lines, when I got more light, I'll give a little better look at it. But yeah, I'm excited, man. You know, you work hard trying to get this stuff going, and once you hear it running, it's nice. All right, let's see. See if it'll settle down a little bit. It's sounding close, but man, that sucker sounds good. Nice note. My brother's trying to talk me into putting True Duals back on it. It might need it, but I mean, I like my Dynamax big single pipe, man. It's freaking killer. It sounds great, but because I mean the motor's making 11:1 compression now, so for real, that's 11:1 for real this time, not what somebody told me, and whew, yeah, man. I'm trying to think of what else I can get in here, you know, while I'm doing it. If I get a little ride in tonight, I might do that and add it to the video. But man, if not, I'm definitely gonna take a little ride and you know, try and see what's up with this thing, man. Maybe get on it a little bit. I don't want to break nothing. I'm scared to break something. Man, it's just like I have crappy ass luck when it comes down to you know, I mean, I was taking it easy before and it broke, so maybe I need to dog the shit out of it. Who knows? That's why you build this kind of stuff, right? To have fun. But yeah, man, again, 500 subscribers. That's badass. I really appreciate it. Everybody watching, man, y'all really like my little V6. I know that. Man, I got like 48,000 views on my little V6 when I did the carburetor swap on it. And I'm glad y'all like it, but this is a whole nother ball game right here, you know. And man, I'm shivering. But yeah, thanks again. I really appreciate it. You know, if you like the videos, you go ahead and hit a like, subscribe, or if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. I'm not scared of those. It's just a thumbs down, you know. Like people scared of the word no. I'm not scared of no. It's just no. So I appreciate it. I really do. And man, I'll try to keep putting stuff out. If I get this thing on the road soon, if I can get my license plate, I'm gonna get something to where I'm gonna take a little ride and maybe do a little stomp from inside the cab or something. You know, show everybody what's up. But until then, I might not do nothing until maybe after the 1st, because I got a lot of holiday stuff coming up. But you know, hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and people that just like, you know, the Happy Holidays thing, Happy Holidays. I have fun all the way, so y'all take care and be safe, and hope everyone is doing good. Take care.